Hi there, I'm Gene Benson. Thanks for viewing our Essential Vector series sponsored by Avemco Insurance. This three-part series will take a brief look at how high ambient temperatures can impact our flight. This Part 1 video will discuss the physiological effects on the pilot and some effective mitigation strategies. Part 2 will take a look at the cognitive effects on the pilot, and Part 3 will review how increasing temperatures affect the airplane. So let's begin our discussion of how high ambient temperatures affect our physiology. Flying at ambient temperatures above 80 degrees Fahrenheit can produce a combination of heat stress, dehydration, rising core temperature, and reduced cognitive and motor performance, even before you reach anything like heat illness. In pilots, the main operational concern is not just discomfort, it's the degraded judgment, slower reactions, worse coordination, and higher error rate as body temperature and fluid loss increase. As temperature and humidity rise, core temperature, skin temperature, pulse rate, and sweat output all increase. Hotter conditions produce markedly higher sweat loss, a faster pulse, and higher operational error rates. For a general aviation pilot, that means the workload of normal flying can feel harder, especially late in the flight when cumulative heat strain builds. Watch for symptoms of heat stress: thirst, headache, fatigue, cramps, sleepiness, dizziness, and a general feeling of brain fog. The FAA describes heat stress as reducing performance, dexterity, coordination, quick decision-making, alertness, visual capability, and caution. If the exposure continues and the body can't keep up, heat exhaustion can develop, bringing fatigue, nausea or vomiting, giddiness, cramps, rapid breathing, and even fainting. We will discuss the cognitive aspects in Part 2 of this series. If the exposure continues and the body can't keep up, heat exhaustion can develop, bringing fatigue, nausea or vomiting, giddiness, rapid breathing, and even fainting. Our biggest risk is that heat degrades the exact skills we need most, and those include scan quality, checklist discipline, workload management, and judgment under pressure. The biggest takeaway here is that heat is often a gradual threat. It doesn't arrive with flashing lights or obvious alarms. Instead, it quietly wears down performance over time. Here's what makes it so important for all of us to recognize the signs early and stay proactive. Plan hydration. Start hydrating 48 to 72 hours before a very hot flight. Plan rest and restroom stops accordingly. Fly as early in the morning or as late in the evening as practical. Wear light, loose, breathable clothing and use a hat or sun protection while on the ramp. Keep water within reach and drink regularly. Thanks for watching. Please be sure to watch Part 2 of our series, which discusses how high ambient temperatures can affect our cognitive abilities. I'm Gene Benson, and I want to thank Avemco Insurance for sponsoring these videos.